Okay, here we're looking at problem with unit rates. So, the 29. It says Alan bought 7 pounds of flour for $3. How many dollars did he pay per pound of flour? So here's the key. We want to look at the word per. And it says per pound. So when we're starting to set up our unit rates, we should understand that pound is going to go in the denominator. And then we want dollars on top. Okay, so if we take a look at our first part, it says Alan bought 7 pounds for $3. So we want $3 per 7 pounds. So that's the fraction that we're going to be looking at. So let's neglect the units because we already know that the units are dollars per pound. So we simply have the fraction 3/7. It says, if necessary, round your answers to the nearest 100th. So here we're going to have to do the division, right? 7 is the denominator, so it goes on the outside, 3.00. Since it says that they want us to round to the nearest 100th, we need to take our division all the way out to the thousandths. So let's put our decimal point up here. 7 goes into 30 4 times. 4, so 28 with 2 left over. Bring down the 0. 7 times 3 is 21. I'm sorry, it's not 3. 7 times 2 is 14. 2, 7 gives me 14. Subtract, get a 6. Bring down the 0. 7 times 8 is 56. In subtraction, we have 4. So we only need to round to, so our answer is 0.428. But since we only need to round to the hundredths, we look at the number behind the place where we're going to be rounding to. If it's 5 or above, we increment it, right? So our answer is 0.43. The next part of this problem says a color printer prints 19 pages in 6 minutes. How many pages does it print per minute? So again, we look at this. It says we want print per minute, right? So minute goes on the denominator and pages goes on top. So if we set up our fraction, we had 19 pages per 6 minutes. And again, we do the division. So we have 6 goes into 19. We bring it out to the thousandths because we're only going to round to the hundredths. So here's our decimal. 6 goes into 19 3 times. Gives us 18. Bring down the 1. Bring down the 0. 6 goes into 10 1 time. Do the subtraction, we get 4. Bring down the 0. 6 times 6 is 36. Get 4 again. Bring down the 0, and you can see that we're going to start repeating our 6's. Again, we have 3.166. We only want to round to the hundredths place. We look at the place behind it, which is 6, which is greater than 5, so we bump up 6 to 7. So we have 3.17.